Hey traders, welcome to the stream where it was pretty flat today for crypto, and we just had a daily candle close, so we could have some Jesus chimes, whatever. It was the second highest daily candle close in 18 months. Sad day because it was we were like $20 away from 18-month highs on a close. Just $20, man. So yeah, I mean, that's not much activity today. There were, some stocks that were obscene on the upside and downside. I think Iota just had a random pump, but really not much to cover outside of the 4-hour heart line, right? We look at this channel and you can just see it here too, above my head, the tests and the utter failures, right? That's 6 different 4-hour candles that truly tested and failed to break that level. So still very real as you've seen since its inception. Going back to late October, the heart line is to be respected, and the levels, the top side and bottom side of the channel, pretty amazing. And that guy who bought 3,500 Bitcoins in 4 days apparently bought another 870 plus Bitcoins today, and then had another transaction for like $2.74. So I don't know. People are saying he's trolling. I really don't. Maybe he is, but not much movement, but so elevated, man. Just look how close we are to there's really, looking left, nothing there. This is just kind of a local level to take heat of, to understand. 38K, pretty easy. Sell wall accumulation, but no breakout yet. So it's an ascending triangle. One could definitely look at it like that. I mean, I've got that plotted on the 12-hour. There it is. We broke out with a candle close yesterday, but on the new 12-hour candle, back below the sell wall. So, but again, the failure from sellers to take the price down to the demand line of this potential ascending triangle here. You'd think that would be very good. That's a sign of strength, in my opinion, just like Ethereum, sign of weakness back with the inverse context. That in this situation to be a sign of weakness, right? A bear trend with a distribution pattern with a lower high. Went back, tripping through time to find it, and actually had identified that weakness. It was June 10th, 2022's live stream. I actually timestamped it for patrons. So subtle tells, price action. All right, move on to Ethereum. That bearish engulfing candle, I guess, back below 2043. On this one, you're thinking maybe, right? Same thing, like a maybe reaccumulation. Of course, it could just fail, but we're just conceptualizing, the behavior of the buyers and sellers, and there's someone that is a lot of supply here at 21.25, and every time those, because the buyers will push the price to that level, they'll see on the order book there's far too many sellers, so they will relent. The sellers will assume control of the asset temporarily. Markdown will begin, but every time they mark it down, at least since mid-November, more than before, higher lows. So accumulation still ongoing, even after such a pretty insane run since mid-October, like Bitcoin and a lot of the other cryptos. So it's not like, the greatest risk, because you have this run up that occurred already, so the upside could be limited. But if in an uptrend, a bullish continuation pattern has developed and is maturing, it could very well be reliable. And if it is reliable, we know its performance could be incredible, because bullish trends, that's where you're looking for bullish patterns. Bullish patterns tend to be more reliable, and when they are reliable, they do tend to outperform. So measured move could be, I think like 24 to 2700 target if this pattern was going to be reliable and was going to play out where it was like buyers were going to eventually absorb the remaining supply at 2120 plus 2125. So that's all I got on this one. Not much of an update. I mean, they didn't move much. Okay. The daily, whatever. Yeah, daily, someone be like, dude, it's a double top, man. The shooting star. Well, yeah, but the trend, man. The trend is, higher lows over and over and over again, And Bitcoin is in a really good trend too, and people keep buying the crap out of it. It's all public. You can see them do it. So, again, we're looking for, to me, that's why I love harmonics so much, because, and in the right context, because harmonics are coming after a massive drawdown. Anytime a massive drawdown concludes and then these structures develop after, you just inherently have more upside potential compared or contrasted with the continuation where you're trying to trade after a substantial markup in price. To me, that right there is just, it's just up 35% in a month or less, 3 weeks. Well, they can still play out if the trend is truly really bullish. I mean, they can play out, and then eventually those patterns will fail, and then the trend can reverse. So it's okay right now. Very elevated, just like Bitcoin, elevated. We're just making the rounds in the top 4. Again, with XRP, it's fine. It could continue to draw down, and it's still, there's not going to be any technical damage. The trend is your friend. And someone out there has been accumulating. It's the same analysis, because I'm going live, most days. And 58 cents. The buyers are trying to defend that level from late March, but just been flat, man. That not quite engulfing candle. That is still valid, right? Yeah, I don't really see an opportunity for a fresh long right now, but it is a little bit better in terms of that's what you want to see. You want to see mild pullbacks and then structures develop. Because, right, your upside can be, you can have higher upside potential versus an asset that ran up and it has not really pulled back at all and it's just going sideways. Could be limited upside compared to something that's pulled back. Okay, a retrace, right? Because think about Fibonacci from a low to high, from the lowest low to the highs. Okay, 61.8% sale on XRP. Okay, so there's kind of like a Black Friday or a Cyber Monday sale on XRP, 618 from the low to high. And then you go to Bitcoin, or we go to Ethereum, whatever. It's all right. And Ethereum's not even a 38% sale on Ethereum. So XRP has more value on its pullback, and Ethereum, there are just not many sellers have really come in yet at all. You being so close to 52-week highs, or at least the highest high since April. So yeah, it's a great way to use Fibonacci to think about, I'm looking at a structure. Do I want to trade it? Well, it's 23% sale, maybe a 35% sale on the asset. That's not really that great. Knowing what the golden zone is, 618, 50%, 382. And then the harmonics complete, and then that's the 786, 886s, and that's 88% sale on the asset I want to own. Whoa. Max upside potential if that does play out, if it does reverse here. So, yeah, anyway, we can go to BNB now. I'm just talking, dude. The worst of the 4, but just because, I don't, CZ's literally forbidden to fly. He's on a no-fly list. He's a flight risk. He's been indicted for fraud. He pled guilty to fraud. paying or paid or will pay the largest sum of money ever to the SEC. He's like a record holder. So you're looking at an asset, and it's
Mitch
like, do you want to? I don't know if you want to own that.
You have
could.
A Merry Christmas coming up. Always good times watching crypto during the holidays and into the new year. Thanks for doing what you do. It means a lot.
Well, B. Washington, we're about to find out if Stream Elements fixed my problem, as it had not been registering on the log. They haven't fixed it. They said they did. I'm talking to customer support. They hadn't done anything, of course. Well, thank you so much, man. There's no way I can even read that. I can't hear it, and now I can't read it. They really just... OBS and Stream Elements working together on screwing me out of being able to revisit what y'all talk about, what y'all say when y'all contribute to the stream. Thank y'all. If y'all don't know B. Washington, he is the one that single-handedly bought me my motherboard for the computer I still have today. He did it years ago, and it's still trucking. Been powering the stream, man. Thank you. Good to see you. So yeah, just going back to BNB, like, of course you're at a level. No one, I'm not gonna say you're not at a level here, but dang, man, it's some pretty terrible fundamentals. Like, okay, it's fine to be okay. It's an S coin, Cardano, or well, Cardano, he had a meltdown too. I don't, hey, just random. I don't, Dogecoin. All right. If they're not like being indicted and people aren't pleading guilty and all that crazy black clouds, the dark cloud covers. If that's not going on, yeah, by all means. If there's an edge, sure, but dang, man, pretty bad context for BNB here, I would declare. All right, legacy finance has weaponized the arm of the U.S. regulatory agencies, and they are. This is virtually like. This is as close to a public execution as you get. Like, we don't do executions like that really much anymore. But like with a regulatory agency, this is it, like off with his head, off with CZ's head. Like, that's what, all the powers, all the legacy finance institutions are doing. So is that a great asset to hitch your wagon to? You're at sports. So one could manage their risk appropriately with a stop loss if they cared. But dang, man, I'm sure there are other assets out there that you could also strategize and manage your risk appropriately. You don't have to worry about the weird thing waking up. Oh my God, CZ, like resisting arrest and who knows what else, right? These people are crazy, man. What they'll do to get CZ and BNB out of the game completely, or at least the West. It is almost all complete. Oh, and if you don't know, since we're on BNB, my BNB to BTC alerts went off a multitude of times, this past day, today, but it's a new day, so I say it weird. Universal time. Daily just closed 19 minutes ago. All right, look at it, chat. It's over. Like, this is like, I don't know. It's a no-brainer, 4,700, and that's a joke, kind of, because that's just like a swing high from 2019. Look at the price action. This is the worst stuff you could get. You get confirmation from the sellers that an old support resistance from history is resistance. Like one time, and then the second time. Look at that. That's nasty. It's amazing technicals. It's incredible. The zone is resistance confirmed. Now rolling over with the follow through. And that's what we talk about. Hey, before the follow through, you don't know, right? We got to wait for it because false bearish breakdowns happen all the time, but this seems pretty real. And there's still a long way down. And, you're going to go up and down, but eventually your target like 20% more downside here. The party, I think, is over on the BNB to BTC chart, because at one time it made all-time highs just a year ago. And then that was it, man. The lower highs, the lower lows kept coming in, and they're not stopping anytime soon by the looks of it. And if you're talking about like, hey man, where's the value? 786, 886, right? 786. So there you go. 78% retrace is confluent with this marked level, this old high again from 2019. And, you know, there was some price action in 2021. That's it. And then if that doesn't hold, it makes a lot of sense to see the 886 because there's nothing really here after that breaks. Until, you know, look, I mean, all these 1920 levels, 2019, 2020 levels, pretty lined up with the 886. So, all right, that was kind of a notable thing that occurred. Okay, so maybe have your alert set up if we see the fresh lows. And okay, so it was, if you don't know, it was the confirmed lowest daily candle close confirmed since April 3rd or 4th, 2021. I think it might have been April 4th. Okay, we'll give it to them. And then it's like Bitcoin. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like Bitcoin was $20 away 20 minutes ago from its 18-month highs on a daily candle close. And then BNB to BTC or BNB to US dollar tether, we just looked at it and it's like just sitting at that key level again. Yeah, definitely not the one, man. I'm sorry, BNB is just not the one. But BTC is the one. We know that. Okay, so yeah, those were like the big four, and then we could, you know, ask Jonathan his opinion on the whole situation with everything that is politically charged and controversial. Hey, what about Elon telling Bob Iger to go? He said it. They can go F themselves. That's what he said today on an interview. Not my words, right? So, Jonathan, what do you think about what Elon said? Pretty based or controversial?
I like turtles.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Thank you, Maxine. Yeah, Maxine interviewing Jonathan today. Jonathan Nation, we love the totals. Rectangle, still sideways, still testing the top of the range or rectangle. And I mean, most recently, locally, heartline of that range was confirmed support. Highest low of the uptrend. Elevated, and that's the word. Very elevated and no problems. I mean, everything's looking okay here, and we know harder targets on Bitcoin, 40K. Total market cap, you know, 1.7 trillion. That's the big one up there. The big one. It's where, you know, you've got like no controversy on overhead resistance, where the first time, right? That's like a big part of like why down here this level was painted, because the first time, look, the huge impulse, never in human history.
China times 4, because they are building 20 nuclear power plants along the countryside, because they are so absolutely horrible at maintaining dams. Like California, China may be the only hope in powering all those
Hey buddy, is it possible to give some perspective on Augur ticker symbol REP? USD, obviously it's an old project lol.
Thank you, dude.
Slim asked me. I would love to take on Sleepy Brandon in the squared circle, brother. He'll throw him through all the tables, snap into a scumbag. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, brother. Sleepy Brandon better get some coffee, because when the Macho Man steps in the ring, it's a Category 5 hurricane of devastation. He'll be seeing stars, moons, and galaxies. Oh, yeah. But remember, Slim, it's all just a dance. Let's
So how did it sound? Thank you, Slim, for the first ever Macho Man Randy Savage Tangia contribution. Was it okay? It was AI voice. Thanks, man, for supporting the stream. So y'all hear that and y'all be like, dude, that's so annoying. It's like, bro, that's a human being crowdsourcing this stream. So you can't really be that mad. Would you rather hear Macho Man Randy Savage and we're joking, having a good time, or would you rather hear an ad for, you know, whatever, big butt pills or some crypto scam or something really stupid? Oh, here's some cloud storage advertising, bro. Listen to it. Buy it. They paid me money. I'm owned by these advertisers. No, y'all own me technically, right? Because of the crowdsourcing. So you got to take the good with the good. All right. I just won't do it, man. So that was total looking aight. What was it? Was it Iota, the scam pump today?
Eric asked me,
dude, it's still
should
pumping.
Mitch take a look at Matic.btc technical analysis on the daily? Oh yeah, Eric. You see, when the Macho Man steps into the ring, he ain't got no time for Bitcoin or Matic. No, sir. When they're down for the count, it's all about the technical knockout. But sure, let Mitch dive into the daily, bring out those charts like a star diving from the top rope. Ooh, yeah. Just remember,
why does no
brother,
one TTS
in this
this long?
game, you gotta be the cream, because the cream always rises to the top.
Why does no one TTS this long on the other one, like the normal one? Thank you. Maybe they can't. I don't know, man. Thank you. Hold on a sec. Well, you know, hey man, you're gonna be requesting something, not $15, even if you're doing it that way. But thank you. So look here, listen. That was the pump today. The notable gainer. Iota up almost 40%, and then on the new day, already up 5%. Up against that February 2023 high. I mean, what, 10-month highs now? It literally was.
And then, just like that,
Iota broke out. Jeez. Okay. See how descending triangles? This is why you can't look at a structure and just be like, oh, it's so bearish. It's just going to be bearish. If it was at support after, like the context, you know, I know I had a discussion with some people about the context of structures, and it's like, you know, I mean, descending triangle, but it's like the sellers failed. They broke support 3 times and failed because the buyers recaptured the level. And then the whole macro turned around, you know, Bitcoin, things got better, and then it broke out and then kind of back tested the level to 200. But again, like to think that you know, this was coming, no idea. That's wild. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes some inherently bearish patterns can break upward, and that, you know, you can't think about, oh, TA is fake. No, it's just game probabilities. There might have been a 60% chance of breakdown. That means 40% chance of a break to the upside, and that's a huge percentage chance, despite being the minority. You should not feel bad for those who missed that on Coin, because Paul Revere in that. That's a new one. Okay. What happened? Wait. Why is there a Bitcoin ball in the jar, chat? Crypto Hoarder? Where did that come from? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, thanks for the $101.62 that I didn't even hear or see, and there's no evidence of it logged because stupid Stream Elements is broken now. Literally broken. Crypto Hoarder, thank you so much, man. Holy crap, dude. I can't even replay it. I can't do anything. I'm telling you, dude. It's not super chat. It's not like you, like super chat. Hey, at least I can revert back by just scrolling up in the chat. Thanks, man. Just know I did not ignore that. I am so gimped over here right now. They're screwing me. All right. So nothing else did this today in crypto, really. Iota was the king, and it's still kind of being the king today on the new day immediately. But that life comes at you fast in crypto. How was basic attention token up almost 5% too? Dang, man. Look at that. 200-day moving average above it now and running. I mean, you'd think like the next big level certainly is 29.8 to 30 cents. So you got some upside here on basic attention token. I mean, that's pretty substantial. That's like 25% upside to just see the next major inflection point on the chart. That's it. And how cool is it that like these levels down here were seen? Like they were tested almost once and, you know, twice here. It's like one low, the second low. So pretty cool that you got some price action on some of these, and it's like not that weird. It kind of makes sense. Like, right, they push it to support, and at support the buyers came in, and now it seems after all this time they're running the price maybe back to test the next resistance, because history shows you what the price does between levels. Oh, and that's how you give yourself targets. Okay. Well, I guess we could, I mean, here's Cardano, man. Nothing here, no opportunity to take low risk fresh longs. You're buying at resistance areas after huge runs. It's just higher risk. You'd be buying high. Even if it broke upward, you are still buying high. You understand that, right? You are still buying at premium. There is no value. That's not really what you want to do if you're making 100 trades, right? If you're 1,000 trades, 10,000 trades. If you're playing the numbers game, you don't want to be taking high risk longs. You want low risk. You want to buy low, sell high. This would be certainly buying high. And you got lucky if it just breaks upward again. And it could, right? That's the thing. We never act like we know where something's going next. But we do know how to manage risk well. And we know what value is. And we know what premium is. And this is premium. And sometimes buying premium, you luck out and it continues to ascend. But I'm telling you, numbers game, it won't work out for you. Because again, it just inherently, the upside is limited after runs like that. What was he doing? What was Peepo doing right there? It looked like a slot machine, maybe. Am I right? Wrong? Can we please get some for Hoarder, dude? Okay, yeah, and I forgot the Leroy Jenkins and the clapping. I mean, that is obligatory. He earned those, and I really appreciate that, man. Hoarder, I don't know if he might have already left the stream. He's like, I can't believe Mitch. He just ignored me, dude. I didn't, man. Someone let him know. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, oh, should I just keep looking at random S coins that did nothing today? Let's take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin, I mean, if you care, the bullish indicators have occurred. There's been no follow through yet, but it may just be we're early. Because this asset above $66 long enough, the target is $84. And it could happen like Iota, just in a day. Wow, that's a first. Oh! It hit the middle or the bottom corner. Wow, dude. You have to be a certain age to get that one. If you're a Zoomer, Zoomers are like, what? What's a DVD? Hit the corner, dude. Type in the chat. Thank you. All right, so I'm just saying stop loss somewhere below 65.76 and your target's $84. If you wanted to manage risk, that's a way to do it. So that I'm just saying, like, right, if what we have identified, that back test, couple back tests, if it does completely play out, 20% upside, and then like $100 after that, $95 to $100 after that. So just, you're there, you're okay, everything's good, stage is set for upside. The patient man wins, like all these other ones, right, that ran up 50% in 3 weeks. But they ran up that fast because that's like, oh, they go to take profit level 1. But remember, the trade is not completely done. There's like 2 and 3. And yeah, you're pulling back now, but wait till the pivot occurs and we see the take profit 2 and 3 on them. But these are like huge technical developments, huge structures over the course of 300 to 500 days. Replay? Dude, oh my God.
Crypto_hoarder tipped $101.58. Replay 0.050000000 ETH.
I think it's crypto. Is it crypto hoarder season? Are we back in crypto hoarder season, chat? Some of y'all, if y'all ain't newer, y'all don't even know. If it's crypto hoarder season, you better look out. Oh my God. All right, dude. Thank you so much for the 203.20 on the day. Terry Butts, who's the session top super chat. I appreciate the last name being Butts. But it's just not, Crypto Hoarder has the bigger butt in this situation. Thank you. Wow. Is the order, man. All right, so Litecoin, you got a chance. And it hasn't even played out yet. And we're just sitting here. We're just hanging out. You know what happens in history. Look at that one time, December 2022. The back test. Then the target. The 20% rally to it. And yeah, it like kind of broke it, pulled back, and kept going. That's what I'm saying. Like take profit 1. And then take profit 2, $100. $95 to $100. It's there. It's just, we don't know. And still, it can be there. And we understand. There's no ego. We don't know if it's going to play out. We are just playing history. Matic, right? Where the first profit-taking level of the trade setup was achieved. There was some price action that exceeded it for a couple days, but as you can see,
Texas has a drone show at the end of the cyber rodeo. The drones made Z as image of a Cybertruck, Dogecoin, then the haha porcupine. The porcupine happens on Tesla's page, happens after you check out.
What is the www thing up there? What was that? My stream getting hacked? Thank you, dude. Well, the green, green turds. All right, man. Well, if we got drones depicting digital beanie babies in the sky, I mean, that's pretty good, right? We might be okay. We might make it. We could look at Doge, I guess, in a minute.
Guys, listen up. Since Zelensky just bought a $75 million yacht, I think as the next president that we have our next group meet up on that said yacht and take it over like pirates and sail to Johnny Depp's island.
All right, we're going to go to the Pirates of the Caribbean with Eric Cartman, and George says we're here. Thanks for the GRT contribution. Oh, God. GRT, man. We're the Google of crypto or something, dudes. So anyway, I was just going on, right? Eventually, the pullback that we are experiencing, there will be a pivot. The buyers will reassume control of the asset. And we will go on another rally. And eventually, the whole thing is your trading plan. You're waiting for that to happen patiently because you took some profit. Then the second take profit, third take profit, if you wanted to have even a fourth take. People can have 4 or 5 take profits if they really want to. If they have really high probability, if they think they have high conviction of a huge structure and they think it's going to usher in an absolute trend reversal, which, my God, it's such a big structure that it very well could take this thing to above the A point of the harmonic. It could, but we don't know. So that's why we layer out, because guess what? At the beginning of the year, most of these assets were the exact same price where they bottomed out again. 10 months, 9 months later. These runs here trade setups, like 2 of the 3. I don't think any of the trade setups hit a third target. They only hit the second target or the first target before rolling over again and retesting these lows after the course of many months. So that's what I'm saying. You just don't know. But with something so, I mean, this is just so significant. I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised if this type of stuff ushered in a 163 rally, a rally to that price, which crazy, man. Like one's like just OP here, man, just insane. Like, yeah, pullback. It's not even really pulled back that much yet. You know, resistance is being confirmed as resistance again, and any pullback would be healthy and fine. But I think no matter what happens, wherever the buyers recapture control of this asset, it would be substantially higher than 118. What's up, J-Man? Thanks for the 3s, dude. Tron Connect in the jar. Oh my God. Look, we got a party going on. We can get every crypto in the jar, right? When's the last time we had Verge Coin, GRT, Tron, Litecoin, Bitcoin, you know? We got a little smorgasbord
Mitch,
over there.
Please take a look at Daily Matic BTC Bull Div.
Matic Daily. Hold on. Wait, I already looked at Matic. Huh? And by the way, like, just until this like weird bug on Stream Elements is resolved, could I please, like, mods, if you could help me, I would appreciate it. No one has to do anything, okay? You don't have to help me, but it would help me out if, like, someone kind of transcribe, maybe if there is a formal request, a reminder, you know, typing it or something. You know, it would just be helpful, man. Because I'm not able to hear this stuff either. So if I have this screen up, I literally have no idea if someone's contributing to the stream, really. Oh.
GRT is the future, sir.
Matic
Just ask Jeeves.
Dude, I do ask Jeeves all the time. I ask Jeeves, what do you think these alerts going off are? Who do you think's ringing the bell? It is Jeeves. So it literally was Matic to BTC. Okay, well, we'll do it. Apparently, I think that might have been like the first formal request, maybe. Anything to Bitcoin's got to look bad, right? Well, this one looks bad. Yeah, so I haven't been here in a long time. I mean, look, confirm bottom, rally, and then resistance gets hit, and then you confirm it, and then you draw down again. It's like, okay, well, we could start plotting some newer levels here. I don't know if you want to plot anything lower than this, because if you're talking about a zone, this is the zone. Like that wick low, that might not even be like... But look, it's been respected as support before, you know? This looks terrible. This looks like an eternal bear trend right now. Because even if it's down at these levels, it's not locally showing the things we want to see, right? We're always looking, when M shapes are complete, like X, A, B, C, D, I get that. But it's not an 886. It's like a 99 to 100%, and that's okay. But the lowest low of the downtrend was recent, and then after that, the most recent discernible event was the lowest high. So lowest low, lowest high, below 200-day moving average, rejecting it, and rejecting the levels, like the inflection points, potential inflection points, just all really bad. We want to see at inflection points like this.
Let's add some more GRT balls to your glass.
No, we want to diversify the jar, not just spam GRT emoji balls. The emoji ball ecosystem is being violently disrupted right now. Okay, the invasive GRTs. There are no natural predators to the GRTs, okay? You gotta be really careful, man. Delicate. Okay, so just no structure you can really see here that makes you feel confident that things are good. But yeah, is at a basement level where July 2021, October 2021, June of 2022, that is where reversals have occurred. But we're back here and lower highs. There weren't really many lower highs going on here. Yeah, I just, we could just try to plot the one, you know, from 2022. And you're down there. You're at the basement. But you're not even at the basement, dude. You're just on, like, the first floor, and there is a basement. And the basement's, like, way down here. I'm not really concerned about it because Matic to the US dollar, we know all about it. We don't, I'm not really concerned too much about
0.3360900000 Sol.
Coming in with some Sol. How about that? Unfortunately, it's a chain link emoji in the jar. Thank you. We will look. I guarantee it. Super high risk, but still okay. Man, it's like broken the last resistance. My God. So I keep looking at it, and it's like, yeah, I know where you are. And yes, someone can strategize if they want. But there's no composite operator here that it has an ongoing accumulation campaign. He's not buying. He's not like buying more than before. There's no higher highs, there's no higher lows. It's a joke down here. But if like history was somehow going to repeat itself and it was to run up, I mean, hey, the Matic to US dollar trade setup. That means like, oh yeah, most likely second and third targets of that setup will be achieved at some point. So yeah, just know below 1857, bye-bye. I mean, 581. Yeah, you could maybe look at this like, hey, you know, it's been underperforming for so long.
The Giga Texas drone show clearly shows 3 images in order. Cybertruck, Dogecoin, purchase complete image. Tesla has tested with the Dogecoin payment system. Some items could only be purchased with it. Drew's mic.
So are you saying it is beyond TA? We must go all in. We must take out huge loans and just put it all in Dogecoin. Is that what you're saying, green turd? Okay, let's listen. Bro, green turd told me that Doge, this was it. It was a sign. All right. Buy it all. So if at basement, hey, if history repeats itself, then Matic's about to outperform Bitcoin, and the targets are going to get hit, and then that harmonic will be an NFT. Like if that played out where it went right back up, right? Is history repeating itself? Okay, then it wouldn't be weird to see Matic at 244 at some point. The US dollar pairing is implying maybe not that much upside. But if we ever saw the top of that range again on the BTC pair, yeah, probably. But again, you know, more conservatively speaking, one at a time. Just trading the levels. Well, Sol, I guess, was next, probably. I don't think I'd seen any other formal requests. So I do like just the daily. I think it's pretty cool that you make these two very discernible lows, right? One huge rally, pull back, same low, then a rally, and then somehow, I don't know how, dude, mega demand, like a lot of demand, a higher low than these two lows. So it was like reaccumulation subtly, like very subtle reaccumulation here on Sol, and broke back above this level that cannot be denied. It can't be argued with. It is reality. You don't have to choose to believe reality. I'm showing it to you. There's no like opinion. It's just a candle high close and a wick. The first time ever. That's what you're above. Crypto Clan, you're level 9 turtle. Wow, dude, 9 turtles. Wait, I thought the Christmas song was 2 turtles. 2 turtles. and an S coin in a crypto tree or something, right? How it goes. I mean, that right there is stupid strong, like really strong. Your continuation patterns.
If I was to have Sam Bankman buy me a Cybertruck so I would not run for president, I would say to him, it must come in black.
Like the Batmobile. Huh? Still waiting on that epic artwork, Bat Trump. I think the whole community is. We need it, man. You seen some of these meme of the month? Admissions. All right, anyway, so.
Here's some water money for your balcony plants.
Wow, dude. Well, you know, I'm gonna need a lot more money than that if I'm right. What was it, like these hit pieces now? The climate terrorists are talking about to mine Bitcoin or something. It requires an entire swimming pool of water. Yeah, and I remember like the globalists talking about, you know, hidden camera. They're talking about, oh yeah, the next thing they're gonna push is like water crisis or something. Yeah, I don't know. These people are. We just have some occultist, psycho Satanists that somehow have consolidated their power and have like, they're in charge somehow. I don't know how it happened, but we let it happen. And now they are coming after normal people. So anyway, Sol, the Sol is, or isn't Sol like sun in Spanish? So the Sol is bright, above 58.42. Back to 68.23, and then there's no overhead resistance like nothing.
You think I'm with you? I am not with you.
Thank you, Alec Baldwin. Don't give that guy a gun. Thank you. Great movie. Glengarry Glen Ross. If you haven't seen that, and you're tired of the... We've already peaked culturally, but you need to watch that movie if you haven't. I guarantee you there are a lot of y'all that have never seen that movie. Go watch it. Glengarry Glen Ross. Great cast, but incredible movie, in my opinion. All right. Oh my God, the stream's gonna crash again. It didn't crash, dude. It didn't crash, but Stream Elements has crashed. All right, so Sol, Amelia, as long as you understand that, wow, it's a continuation, so it's not as if you're paying premium for the trade. It's not a value trade, it's a premium trade. As long as you have one strategizes a stop loss below the previous discernible swing low that has developed, the engulfing candle, it's valid. As long as one protects themselves there, one can let it ride, man. Let this crypto coin gravy train run it, dude. And overhead resistance, again, the 382, 105. Let's just say $99 psychological. There's might be someone out there with a, you know, huge sell order at 100, 99.99. Just go 98. Could be insane. We'll see. And the whole idea crumbles if or when the price falls below the level that we are identifying, right? You now have a huge argument to not own Sol once the price falls below 53.50. Yeah, when an asset's at a key inflection point,
do you think the Alphabet Boys will ever go after USDT? If it ever does happen, Bitcoin will likely rocket past Pluto. Christ bless up.
Well, you know, I mean, I literally couldn't speak to that. I have no clue. No idea, man. They're coming after the US dollar tether. They're coming after everyone, man. Everyone. If you saw what they did yesterday, everyone. And based on what they're doing every single day, it's like they don't sleep, they don't rest. It's like every day there's a new thing happening that they're doing. 2024 is going to be insane. There are going to be fake viruses, and there's going to be persecution. There's going to be defamation and slander and attacks. It's going to be bad, man, but make sure you have a good view and make sure you have plenty of popcorn, all right? We're just going to be observing it, all right? Sol looking good, actually. Kind of ridiculous. Unbelievable. Was that it? I have no idea, man. Let's just look at the spider. S&P 500. Oof, you know, continuing to squeeze, but look at that pretty harsh pullback. Well, look what happened. Wow. So let's do a Jesus chime for this. Official gap fills, right? The gap fill from July 31st of this year has been filled. All the gaps now to the upside are filled. Is there any more? If we look back, maybe one, maybe 464, but that's it. And that's kind of controversial. Yep, I mean, that was it, dude. So just know, please, everyone understand. They pushed the price up, they filled the gap. They had to. They had this. That's just the way it is, man. No one truly knows. It's just a psychological behavior. Gaps got to fill, man. Okay? It's evolutionary. Gaps need to fill for the human race to survive. Millions of years of evolution. The gaps have to fill. Always. All right. So, that being said, there are a significant number of gaps that are unfilled below us. And you got to wonder if today they did that and that was it. So elevated. Dow Jones Industrial Average, man, did not fill the gap. There's 35,624 is pretty much that gap fill from August of this year. So there's maybe a couple hundred more dollars to fill it, but it didn't happen today. Like the S&P, plenty of gaps below us. NASDAQ. Okay, 886, same type of move up at open, right? You gapped up, had a big rally in the first 30 minutes trading, they just sell off all day. Hit the highest level seen since July 19th. Still at that reaction area. And there are no gaps over here. They've all been filled. So plenty of gaps below us though. Talk about premium and value. This is extreme premium on the NASDAQ. IWM's been pretty neutral with its structure, like I mean, just again, testing the 200, rejecting the 200. I mean, that is a real, like another shooting star. I don't know if it'll catch follow through at all. It seems like every day some money is rotating into a handful of these small caps, and they're going up 20%, 10%, and it's not earnings. They're just
$Iota next, please smile. It's the only other long I'm in besides $Sol ATM. In from lower levels, 0.335900000 Sol.
What's up, Amelia? Thanks for that contribution as well. We did look at Iota already, past the tardy sauce, but I guess we can go back to it if you're inclined. Can. Oh, engine, not Iota. Got you. So never mind. Keep your tardy sauce. I'll look at INJ though. Very elevated. So man, just another 200-day moving average test and pullback. So it's the worst. But yeah, under the hood though, there are assets within the 2,000 small caps that had been setting up and were looking okay. And some are playing. My God, dude. Retail really been doing it. Like Under Armour made the comeback, and then Gap killing it. Another like fresh 52-week high plus on Gap today. It's insane. And then if you didn't see it, Foot Locker up 16%, like insane. Look, ran to the 200 moving average, ran to the inflection zone, 27, 28 plus. Look left and understand its significance. over the years, 12, it's 2017, 2022, 2023, and back at it, man. Yeah, a lot of accumulation was coming in pretty aggressively, right? And they just gap up on earnings. So they were like quietly accumulating by the looks of it, and just it popped today on pretty heavy volume. But yeah, still, I mean, above that 2850 level in the 200, there's a lot of upside, man. I mean, at least up to 30, then 35. But yeah, I just think a significant gainer today. GM, there was no earnings today. I don't think, nah. Could be wrong, but my God, just gaps up. Like, look, I mean, we're going to broke support. These levels have been here for years, okay? I've had these plotted because they're just from history, from many, many years ago. Like $26.50 to $28. You got these swing highs and lows all over the place, and the price hits those levels, and one test, maybe two tests, and then a rally, but then again, just gaps up almost like pretty much 10%. Schwab looking like crazy. Some of these banks, man, nuts. Like M shape 786, not 886, but is that a Gartley? Dude, it like almost, like you could almost get away with calling it a bat. Going from this low here, the X, the A, the B, 50% retrace on B, lower high on C, 382 there. Then that 886. I mean, look how close that was. That was so close. Like reaction, like a type 1 return on Schwab, man. Up almost 7% and is running to 60. That's a huge level. You break that, I mean, top of the harmonic to you. 68.84 probably. So just the M shape, the type 1, not the type 2. Tal Education. If you
Super squeeze on VVOS today. What a crazy day.
Thank you, dude. The VVOS. Thank you, dude. Cheers. So yeah, like it's the dragon in the uptrend, and then that was the trade, right? Like the dragon above that level in the good trend, and then a higher low came in, and then it's just been going higher lows, higher highs, and now look, hitting the highest level seen since 2021, July 2020, multi-year highs on Tal again today, booming. Chinese. China to me. China. Yeah. Just a lot of comebacks going on. That DXCM still reacting like a madman. It's nuts. Inflection point tested. Those buyers went crazy. They're like, oh, this is it, man. We're all in. We're all in here. And it's kind of like the M shape itself ended up becoming kind of a spring back test. Highest level since August. Bussin'. Here's that gap chart on, right? Just incredible stuff. Like you can't even make up how incredible it is. Look at this level. I mean, it's just so real. 1992, 1996, 2002, 2008 and 9. Sellers captured the price below it. They took it out during the COVID crash.
Macho Mick asked me, what is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything? Oh yeah, Macho Mick, the ultimate answer, brother, like a leg drop from the top rope, is the unwavering spirit of the Macho Man. The answer is to fight, to struggle, to triumph in life, in the universe, everything. It's not about the destination,
journey,
it's about the journey, the relentless pursuit of the top spot, to be the cream that rises. Oh yeah, yeah, the game ain't over till the Macho Man says it's over.
You should probably get that published. Nice motivation, I mean, joking aside. Thank you, dude, for the contribution. Gap is in this mega pump situation here. Like a vacuum, like there's right? There was this gap down in November of 2021, right as like crypto was topping out, where it just crashed and just kept descending. So level wise, 2159, then above that, the gap fill at 2327. It's just perfect. It's a work of art. It actually is. It should be in a textbook one day. Can't make this up, dude. I mean, if you got to see it, you know, it can be shown. It's just, we don't act like we know where these things are going next. All we know is how to identify them. I mean, how do you like look at this, dude? Verdict's still out on GPS, but wow, if not a specimen, look for would a specimen look for low risk? You want to see the chart? You really want to see the chart, chat? Act like TA? Oh, I don't know, man. You can invest in yourself and you can do this too. There it is. July 6th, dead crypto market, nothing there. And here it is. Sellers failed to break that support in June, and the buyers recaptured the key inflection point that we know back going to 1992. The best of times and the worst of times, inflection point. And it's gone. It did it. It took a while. But yeah, a pattern this large, it does take time. But then, like, so it's like, right, gradually, then suddenly, it does be like that sometimes. And something, you know, that, like, you know, made an asset that we don't care about, like, really too much what it is. This is retail. It's Gap, a retail clothing store. Who cares, dude? You know, it's lawless in half the country now. I mean, you know, you have people stealing half the clothes in the store every day at these stores. So I don't really care. I'm just looking at the structure, right? Composite operator. And then you go to TCS. And to me, it's kind of interesting where, yeah, of course, you haven't done it yet, but the sellers are kind of showing that they're failing here, right? You got a completed 113 shark and it's hopping. It's fallen a little bit below that PCZ, PRZ. But look, man, the seller's just not there to follow through on the bearish breakdown below that 2020 low. So you want to have your alerts set up for real, like above $2, because seriously, above $2, this is like a failed bearish breakdown from sellers, and the buyers would most likely reassume control of the asset. And what we know about history is $3.55 target, $3.55 target. So back above this level long enough, the outcome could manifest into a 76% rally over time. Gap fill up there too. So definitely one to have on the watch list, as the sellers are a joke. They're just losers right now. They can't do anything. Look, they've got the ball. They broke support. Okay, it's time. Let's go. Let's score a touchdown. 3 and out. Nothing. No offense. Fumbled, but fell on the ball. They're just, you know, it's a joke. And then we go to what, the 3-day maybe, or the weekly. Yeah, the 3 days got it, some divergence, but I think it's the weekly, man. I think it might be the freaking weekly. There it is. Look at this obscene weekly bullish divergence.
Bat Squatch asked me, what is the best skinny stick meat a bat can eat? Oh yeah, Bat Squatch. Now you're stepping into the Macho Man's kitchen. You see, the best skinny stick meat a bat could feast on will have to be the drumstick from a fine, juicy chicken, grilled to perfection, spicy, and flavored just right. It's enough to make any bat flap its wings in delight. Yeah, don't worry about the bonus, brother, because the Macho Man always provides.
Thank you, Bat
Squatch.
Ooh,
yeah.
Thank you for the squatches and the kind words. The words of endearing motivation by the king, Macho Man, Mandy Majids, Mavish, man, yeah, you know what's going on. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. But yeah, back to kind of like the Container Store weekly bullish divergence, positive momentum this week at its highest level since mid-August and building. And you're just this close to having a valid argument for 75% upside. You're this close. The buyers just gotta have it. They need a little bit more juice. We gotta get back above 1, 2. It's really $2 to be safe, man. All right. And then 355 to 380 plus. One low, the lower low. It's almost like a weekly double bottom. And lower low double bottoms that are real, the best performing double bottoms are the lower low ones. It's like that utter failure. The sellers really tried, and when they fail so hard, it's like a slingshot. I mean, that's Bulkowski stuff, right? He researched the double bottoms, and the lower low ones apparently are the best based on all his source, you know, like whatever. This dude sat in his room and looked at 1 million charts and did statistics on them. It's crazy. And you know, hey, remember we looked at Gap GPS and you're like, oh my God, dude. And it was like before and after, like, holy crap, it's there. All right. Well, how about we just, if you're watching still, whatever. How about Silver Corp metals on the weekly, chat? It's up 4% today, but on the week, the asset is up 13%. It's a silver miner. Here it is. You've been warned. And look at this. The confirmation that the level from 2009 is support again. Hidden bullish divergence on the second low. If you're a patron, you get pinged on this stuff. I mean, but I'm saying if you're watching the stream right now, hello. Member Gap, member GPS, well, member SVM, like here. Wow. Positive Momo building again. All right. Highest level since April, May of this year. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's unbelievable. It's freaking artwork. So, you know, you got minimum upside, probably about $4 from here. And there was an engulfing candle, a trigger candle, November 13th. Something else, man. Super tasty. Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart, as you can see. Oh, come on, man. Oh, here we go. We gotta go, you know, these, whoever it is, we gotta go test the bottom again, man. Let's go test the bottom again. Ridiculous. They're just ridiculous, man. They're just not letting the, I mean, I don't know. Is it, they're just, they don't want, they're still trying to get in. They're like FOMOing. But they also control the market right now. And they're just like, no, we can't let it go to 40, 42K yet. We have to keep accumulating. We need more. So greedy, whoever this person, who is this? What is it, like a sovereign country? Just using their taxpayer money to buy Bitcoin and just, they don't care. They're just blindly buying. Vertical accumulation, insanity. That's where we are on Bitcoin. For now, until that level breaks and we dump and crash down 10% a day. All right, but not yet. It hasn't happened yet. It's kind of crazy. We've been live 1 hour and 15 minutes. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button, the bullet sub. It is a kind of a normal kind of the day, but nevertheless, we're here. We're looking at things. We're doing things. Oh my God, Bitcoin's on track for 100K. Oh God, it's just like, why can't y'all just stop? These like just, we're like a source of news and we're doing price predictions and Bitcoin's going to 100K by the end of the year. Clowns, absolute clowns. No, they provide no value to the world. What are they doing, man? Like, based on nothing, 100K Bitcoin by New Year's. Jokes, man. Big jokes. I know Etsy had a good day today, and it's broken back above its level, and we're talking about a lower low double bottom. Like, chat, you have to understand, like, I'm not saying this is going to go to the moon, completely. But I'm saying, like, you were looking at sellers. Okay, the sellers had their chance. They broke support again. They did it, right? Think about it like this. They didn't do anything with the bearish breakdown. We should be going to 37.50, but they failed. And the sellers look to be exhausted, and the buyers have recaptured the level of inflection from 2019. And that could be just the beginning on the weekly. Remember lower low double bottoms, if they're real, perform the most insane. This is a slightly lower low double bottom. This is kind of like almost a 113 shark too, like a type 1. Look, it is kind of a shark. Am I crazy? On the weekly, you can see a shark. Oh my God, it is. It is a shark. Look, 113 shark. But also lower low double bottom, back above 7. So hey man, like we could just try to play that one, like, you know, the argument is solid to own it above 73.50. Below it, kind of scary. But above it, understand up, down, up, down. Oh, I mean 150 target. Shoot. Etsy, you know, it's like, oh, it's e-commerce online. Pretty cool store. It's very unique, but something to think about. Oh, you want to say it's a dragon? I don't know, man. This is kind of insane. Oh, it's the dragon. It's the biggest dragon ever. Nah, could be. Then you do X, A, B, C. This is the C point. So the smaller waves have completed now, right? And if it's right, if it's real, if the C wave has completed, you know what comes next? The D wave. And D waves are like X to A waves, where they're huge waves. It'd be fun to come back in 6 months to a year to see what happened on this failed bearish breakdown for the second time. It'd be fun. We'll come back one day. We'll see it, man. I don't know. This stream will get buried like all the rest, you know. But
even bigger shark on Etsy.
We'll do it. Even bigger shark. Yeah. It's Sharkception. It's the 886 shark, which I love that. He's right, man. Thanks so much. There it is. Could be a type 2 return. Yeah, man. Chat. There it is. Yes. This is similar. This is kind of not the same as like Gap and UA, Under Armour and all that, but it's like its own version of low risk, confirmed bottom, failed bearish breakdown, weekly time scale. So significant, reliable. Dang, man. What is going on? Love it. Thank you. So that's like, if there's the peanut gallery, there's like the big brain.
Can you take a look at
gallery.
Dollarfield, brother?
That was
Go
Gino.
Bama.
What's up, 108 Capital? Yeah, roll tide, dude. We'll look at FIL, which is, you know, incredible. The whole thing we're looking at here already concluded on FIL, and it already ran up to at least what you consider one target, you know? It's the harmonics. It's some sort of magic thing, dude. One of the most beautiful like harmonic framework setups I think in crypto was File before the run up. You know, HBAR, and there are others. They're very similar. Like they're all specimens, same CEO probably. But it hit its resistance, and that's where people take profit. And hence why 3 weeks of selling. But I'm telling you, wherever this pullback concludes, I have high confidence to believe it would be a higher low than the previous discernible lows that we have seen from mid-June and September, October. So wherever it goes, it doesn't even matter, because it could be bad, man. It could, oh my God, it's an 886. Fine. You're going to try to tell me we could get we could go long on File at 322 and it'd be the highest low. And then all of a sudden it's like the classic accumulation, and then an easy run back up to 5, but then it breaks because overwhelming demand. And then we eventually see C and A, and then that near $10 level. Yeah, so it may not be so depending, you have to understand, depending on how deep this ongoing retrace is, tells us a lot about how strong the demand is. And if it's a 382, very, very strong, unreal. Sooner than later, that 5 is going to break. You go to 886, it's probably going to take a lot longer. But either way, it's all good. It's just how shallow will it be? And how shallow it is determines, again, the amount of demand. It's only made like a 55% retrace at this point, which is mild, common retrace. It could go to $3.98, $4, and it's a 61.8% sale on this. Okay, might be dipping the toes and layering in if you have high conviction on this, which I would. Huge pattern. There you go. Oh yeah, smiley face, what was it? Just DM me what it was. Or post it in the chat, it doesn't matter either way. Yeah, it didn't show, man. It didn't show. What was it? What was it? Oh, you know what's so crazy about these? If you look at YFI on the weekly, it's completely fine. It's literally fine. And what happened was a formal bullish back test of the most key level ever, November 2020. There it is. Remember we talked about this on the way down. Market participants love back tests. And it's like you pretty much got one last week. So I'm just saying, like, if you look at it on the weekly, no damage. It's all good, man. Any higher low that comes in higher than 5,070 is a higher low, and that's more than before. Dude, this thing could, even if it doesn't hold 7450, comes down like this. It's even better. Oh, yeah. Even better, because you have the type 2 return is like the same low, and then the completion of the whole framework, and then after, accumulation. Beautiful. Like if I ever saw a weekly higher low get put in on YFI, the conviction I would have for 18K goes even higher. But that takes time. Like time, man. Each candle represents 7 days here. Smiley face, you're just not responding, dude. I don't see you. Bueller. Do I need to start spamming Bueller until Smiley face says something? Oh my God, how unprofessional of me. The condition is not Bitcoin up. It's more like partly cloudy skies near full moon. The moon is waning now though. We had the beaver moon and now it's going. It's waning. There's waxing and waning. 250 likes. Shoot. INJ, right? I gotta look at INJ. I think that was just kind of crazy. Like your upside's so limited now because the move's already happened. So not like File, not like most of these coins in its own world, not like Sol. But yeah, I mean, still though, like down sloping consolidation to a degree after the impulse, been ongoing for a few weeks now, almost a few weeks. It's all about $17. $17 candlelight close from February 2021, right around that September 2021 level. I mean, above that, I mean, $22. I mean, so that just means like, yeah, there's some more upside if it breaks that level, but you've already run up so much for so long, already broken the channel. It's just you'd be paying extreme, ridiculous FOMO premium levels on this. It's not value. It's not like a harmonic type 2 return. You know, it's wow. Crazy run. I mean, it had been in an uptrend, and it's still like just from October when Bitcoin ran, it went up 160% in less than a month, or about a month. And now it's at resistance, and it's like, I mean, like, maybe it breaks, but it's not that much upside. And you're not broken out, and you keep testing the level as resistance. You up thrusted through it, and now you're like back testing it as resistance right now. It's not really great. I mean, one of the last ones I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to go fresh long, dude. It's higher risk and limited upside potential. But great trend and great Momo. It's been insane. I'm not going to say it hasn't been. It's been crazy. If you were making me choose between Sol and Engine, I'd be going Sol all day. Nope. I mean, just less controversy on Sol. All right, Smiley Face. Well, I've been asking for almost 10 minutes now. All right. Well, you know, dude, I'm really hungry. I've had a personal training session 3 days in a row now because I'm going to a wedding in Dallas and just more disruptions. So my body is just very hungry. I've had like no carbs today, and I kind of want to eat really, really bad. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't think there are any more requests. I mean, anyone out there, like I'm talking the formal request, a mod, you know, Brad, did I miss anything? Smiley Face won't answer me. And I'm just showing you what I always look at to make sure I haven't missed anything is this. It's not doing it. It's not showing it anymore. It's not helping. So I'll log out one more time, and then we'll see if it works. I don't think it will because I already did this. One more time, man. All right, someone wants to tip like $1 to see if it works or not with the. Did you try turning it off and turning it back on? Someone tip $1. I'll get you back, man. I'll pay for 9% of a beer sometime for you. Oh, Rooster says don't eat oats. I didn't eat oats today. Because I had steak with my eggs. So I was like too full to eat oats. Kind of paid for it. You want to have carbs for a workout, man. Brandon corrected, correct. Doesn't matter what method, Doobie. Doesn't matter. Because if it was working, everything goes through here except Tangia. All of it does. The crypto, super chat, or just standard stream elements, it goes through here. So it's going into crypto. Correct. We did. We went very far into crypto, and now it's an hour and a half in, and now I'm like starving. Literally, I need to nourish my completely broken body. Okay. All right, here it is. I bet you it doesn't work. Imagine them thinking they fixed that. And it's not a widespread issue. It's just a me problem. It hasn't like registered yet, so. Still hasn't registered. We're just waiting. Nope, see, it's still broken. It would have popped up right there. Thanks for trying, Doobie, man. I'll get you back, dude.
Does she have a card? I need a personal trainer to drive me to McDonald's.
Bad Trump, thank you for the McDonald's contribution. Thank you, dude. No, I don't have a female personal trainer or male personal trainer. He wouldn't be able to fit into a McDonald's car. He's too massive. Charizard wants Dogecoin because of the drone show. He's intrigued. Doge is anything above 6.5 cents is good for 9.1 cents. It's been that way. The springback test happened. Like Litecoin, Doge doing the same thing but performing better than Litecoin. So again, waiting for 9.1 cents at this point. I mean, yeah, you've been testing this 8 cent level, but I just think the bigger resistance 9 to 10 cents. And this almost like, is this Wyckoff accumulation? Dude, maybe. The weekly's insane. The weekly's so bullish, like potentially bullish. There it is. Right, you have a double bottom. Well, you have a potential double bottom on the cusp of a breakout with bullish divergence. Sellers failed to break support twice, and they've reconfirmed its validity, the support again. So above this 8.4 cent level, I think you go nuts. I mean, 10 cents, but above that, you just, because it could be a monthly. Look at the monthly on Doge. It's a double bottom within an epping double bottom. This is how insane Doge is on the most significant time scales. It's crazy.
Doge.
Like the neckline of this potential double bottom on the monthly is like almost 16 cents. And you're working on the highest monthly candle close since January. So we're looking like 11-month highs on Doge in less than 1 hour. The monthly candle closes in less than 1 day. Okay, so tomorrow will be the monthly candle close stream from Dallas. No positive momentum seen on Dogecoin since December 2021. Looking at this, looks like that might be changing real soon, man. Charizard, I trusted you, man, right? I trusted you. I just went ahead and did it because you, in good faith, you were always like throwing the second one there, but you scamming? I'm not scamming. You scamming? But the drone show, that was it, dude. Drone show all in on Doge now. Charizard, was it in good faith, man? Because I'm about to go eat. That was a late contribution. That's pretty diverse jar over there, man. We got basic attention token made it, XRP made it, Tesla, Monero, Chainlink. That's pretty good. Pretty good. There always could be more diversity. We have almost unlimited. Like, I think we have the most complex tip jar in the world, literally in the world. Okay, like with nice graphics and like custom made graphics, not like just random bullcrap, like just still images. We have like all that over there, so way more. Charizard, unlike you, man, but I'll remember, I guess. Doge looking really good. Loving this higher low double bottom here too. Hidden divergence kind of right there. To me, it looks setting up. It's setting up, man. Doge setting up for higher prices, despite it being a joke. All right, here's your daily on Bitcoin to leave you with. Remember, we were $20 away from the highest daily candle close in 18 months yesterday. So hopefully these bids come in, and eventually we'll get a candle like this, because whoever it is, this shark that's buying Bitcoin like this, they're FOMOing. They're going crazy. On chain, we see it. They don't care. Their eyes are closed and they're just buying Bitcoin. Thousands of Bitcoin in days. They don't care. So we wake up with a green candle like this, you just can't be surprised because of maybe a sovereign country, maybe Berkshire Hathaway, could be Elon, but it's somebody who is, you know, that has so much capital. It's crazy. All right, we have to boo Charizard. Boo Charizard for doing what he did. We'll never forget it, man. So thanks for coming out. Thanks, Crypto Hoarder, for the Session Top Jesus 20320. Thanks, everyone else, for their contributions. And Smiley Face never said anything. So I'll just be back from Dallas. Until next time, respect the T.A.
Iota next, please smile. It's the only other long I'm besides $Sol ATM. And from lower levels, 0.3359000000.
I could not bring my passions from a common spring. From the same source I have not taken my sorrow. I could not awaken my heart to joy at the tone. And all I loved alone. Then in my childhood, in the dawn of a most stormy life, depths of good and ill, the mystery which binds.
All right, Charizard, you're off the hook, man. You're off the hook. Back to good faith. Thank you, man. Kings.
From the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled in its autumn tint of gold, from the lightning sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm and the cloud that took the form, and the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view. Of a deep, 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 deep. Could not bring my passions from a common spring. From the same source I have not taken my sorrow. I could not awaken my heart to joy at the same tone. And all I loved alone. Then in my childhood, in the dawn of a most stormy life, was drawn from every depth of good and ill, the mystery which binds me still. From the torrent to the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that around me rolled in its autumn tint of gold, from the lightning sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm, cloud that took the form,
much. It's always going to take you down the most crowded road in life. Go in the opposite direction. Chances are always going to be better. And quicker and more efficient. Don't follow what every other person. Do it because they're only doing it because they see everyone else doing it in the first place. It's this weird psychotic loop. That we all get into that drives me nuts.